chime in.
Hey,
Hey, Mr. Peoples, how are you?
I'm just fine now that I see you. We need about 3 or 4 minutes.
3 or 4 minutes.
Okay, my name is Peoples. Some of you probably have seen the Holocaust Museum I pulled around. And I'm really tired of the government report and state report about how bad black kids are doing. So I decided to have a slave ship, something that you've never seen before, and how people were laid out in the ship. And so I kept talking to a few educated people, like you guys. I'm a functioning illiterate. I went as far as the 5th grade, and the reason for that was they burned a cross in front of my house when I was 10 years old. So I went to school after my mother explained to me about slavery and started asking the teachers who was involved in slavery. None of the teachers could tell me. And as I travel around, I find that most people don't know anything at all about slavery. But I had one teacher to tell me, I think the Spanish. I said, you think? My mother's telling me about the Ku Klux Klan, the people burned cross, the elderly people. I'm 10 years old, so there was no need to know anything about this. And I got fed up with school. Teacher said, I think the Spanish. So for the last 60-some years, I've been working with our children. The way that I'm thinking would actually make the children proud of themselves. Rather than say black inventors, say slave inventors. The airplane, the helicopter, the blimp. But this way, the so-called black youngsters, descendants of slaves, would not hold their head down in shame. Because see, when you say black inventor, and then you're dealing with that mind saying slavery, don't want to talk about it. Do my running around, I ran across quite a few inventors. The remote control for the PCR program, this is Joe Jackson. And there's a man in Compton, his father invented the fold-up wings on the airplane to help the United States win World War II. You don't hear that. So this is called the Slave Ship Holocaust Curriculum. I have a few of them over there. They're free. So if you want them, you can get them. And we're going to make it perfect. And we're going to come up with a new way of teaching them children. Because I know if a youngster is involved in what he loves, he's going to learn it. I love show business. And oh boy, do I love it. So the reason I wanted to come here was to get the teachers involved in the Holocaust. We can bring it for exhibits. And we're going to teach our children. Because we haven't been teaching our children. And watch this. It says caution. If you're so-called black and you are part of slavery, just remember this. Nobody never got punished for slavery. The man in Ohio got life for having 2 or 3 women for a year or 2, right? Nobody never, ever got punished for kidnap, murder, torture, rape. You think they're going to teach that in school? And another thing that's very important. The history book that I got from the Compton Board of Education. On page 7 of the United States History book, it says, the transatlantic trade. They were slick enough to take the word slave out of the transatlantic slave trade, take it out, nobody caught it. But like I said, I'm a functioning literary, sometimes I pay attention to these words. It's sad. We're going to teach our history. And these are brothers and sisters here behind me. If they want to speak, they can. But we're going to teach our history. And I would like to know, when can I bring it to whoever school is in here? Thank you.
This, I'd like to speak first. My name is Oya Dime Ngozi K. Lee. Why do we want to teach our history to our children? Why do we want to teach about slavery and reparations? Because it's a worldwide history. It's a history all of our children need to know, all races, creeds, and colors. We want our children walking around with school books rather than guns. We want our children studying their history rather than being out here without jobs. We want to create our own jobs to provide for ourselves as a people. And as the superintendent said, if you're going to make these schools interesting for the children, you have to teach them something that's relevant toward them. So the first thing, it shouldn't be something that's out of the question, because it's something you're already doing now in teaching United States world history, on teaching the Holocaust of the Jews, teaching anything else. First,
Do nothing. We take it because we're afraid. Well, I'll tell you one thing, the Compton Board of Education got an earful today.
Minister.
I'd like to thank the Compton School Board for allowing Mr. Peoples to have a few minutes and to allow us inside to speak about the transatlantic slave trade. Our minister, Abdullah Ali Shabazz, from the Lost Foundation of Islam and the Afro